I want to say a very big welcome to you to Music Count Us In. Wherever you are watching us around Australia, I don't need to tell you it's been an unusual year this year. We've had a lot of challenges, but nothing is going to stop us from making great music together. The team at Music Count Us In and all of the amazing students around Australia are going to make great music together in just a few minutes' time. So welcome to Music Count Us In for 2020. And it's not long to go now until our performance of the 2020 song for Music Count Us In. Because Music Count Us In's been going for many years, and we thought it might be fun to look back on last year's performance of Music Count Us In. Here it is, 2019. Once again this year, the Music Count Us In song was written by students for students, and just as we were about to start writing the song, some of the restrictions came into effect, some of the coronavirus restrictions, which made it a little bit more challenging, but nonetheless the students did an amazing job together with the very talented Lior, our wonderful mentor, in coming up with another great song. Here's a look back on the songwriting day for the 2020 song.
My name is Ava, I am 13 years old and I'm from Perth.
I'm Eve, I'm 14 and I'm from Hobart in Tasmania.
I'm Trent, I am 16 from Yeppoon, Queensland.
My name's Greta Lynch, I'm 14 and I'm from Perth, Western Australia.
And we are here at the magnificent Alex Theatre in St Kilda, Melbourne to write the Music Count Us In song for 2020. Hello there, namaste. How are you? Well, like everyone this year, we've been having to deal with the effects of the coronavirus, making sure everybody's safe here. So basically, we've got a day to come up with
an amazing song.
Exactly. So the producers have kept us all apart, made sure that there's adequate distance between us all, and they're wiping down all of the surfaces and all of that sort of thing. That's lovely.
Well, each of the students brought in a song that they had written and submitted, I suppose, and we all felt that they were strong songs, so we knew that we had already strong material to work with.
Each of the students performed their own song so that the other songwriters could have a listen.
We should all have our voices heard.
Our home needs us now, and we will rise together with the power of music.
I think at the beginning of the day we were trying to work out what is the song about.
There seemed to be a thread of togetherness about their songs, a theme of staying together and being strong and having a voice as a young person and not being easily dismissed.
Yeah, definitely the kids should be able to have an opinion in what's happening around them because it's still their world, it's not just the adults.
The world needs to learn to accept like the views of younger kids.
A lot of kids right now especially are taking a stand on important things such as climate change and, you know, like the fires that have happened recently and all those things. So yeah, it's all about like young people just coming together and raising our voices.
And why bring another person down who's actually trying to do something, even if they don't agree with her facts and everything.
Then Leor encouraged each of the songwriters to focus in on the particular elements of their own songs: verse, chorus, bridge, middle eight.
How can we just one?
Of course, each songwriter's come in with their own song written in their own particular key. So obviously, in order to bring this all together, we had to pick a key that worked for everyone and also one that works within the range of sort of middle C to the octave above, so it's nice and comfortable for everybody to sing.
Love that.
And then we drilled down into the lyrics. A bit of a warm back down.
So once we listened to each song, it was a matter of just like looking at the different parts of the song and looking at what we can include and what would fit everywhere. And John and Leo are really great at fitting them together and seeing which lines go where.
Actually, that works kind of well together, doesn't it? The na-na-nas and your chordal thing, yeah, which is the
Beautiful.
I think that there's just so much that music can like explain that words just can't by themselves. So if you can say a sentence but you can't get the full message across without putting music, and it gives it like emotion and like drive. I think that's really cool.
Don't take it away from me. Something like
oh.
John and Leo are really good at getting ideas out of you. They try different things. They make it fun.
It feels to me like we need another
Maybe
verse.
if we put that as the second one and find a new one for the first. Because
Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Line, but we could make that last word more powerful.
We can be
One person to make that choice to change.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a song. It was a joyous process working with 4 young songwriters who are passionate about music and just seeing their sense of discovery.
This is the time.
I hope the kids like it, and I hope that they can relate to it and agree with what we're saying in the song, and I hope it means something to them because it means a lot to us.
Together we can be heard.
There's something that will always stick in my head is me being little and having these songs to relate to with a different message each year. And I hope it sort of has the same impact as past songs.
We won't
lots of kids are trying to express themselves, saying that they need a voice, and music is just like one of the best ways to show that.
Music is a powerful way of bringing people together, especially when they're in social isolation. So I think this year more than ever, music is a great way of people being able to feel connected to each other. One of the real highlights of Music Count Us In every year is the Auslan version. So let's find out more about the Auslan version for this year's Music Count Us In song.
Hi, I'm a teacher at the Thomas Patterson School and I've been working with the signing choir. A lot of people assume that deaf children and deaf adults won't or don't enjoy music. That's not actually the case. Even those who are profoundly deaf still get a great sense of pleasure from feeling the vibrations of the music and also just from working as a group and doing something together as a team and in time with each other. Auslan is a different language than English, so it doesn't actually follow English grammar. It's got its own grammar, its own structures. You can't just use an Auslan sign for each English word. It won't carry the same meaning. So when we get a song like this, the children sit down and really think about the meaning of each lyric and then how they can translate that into Auslan. We're not just even translating strictly into Auslan. Sometimes the kids actually do more like a dance move or a gesture because it's a much freer process when you're translating for music. If you're in a school where you don't sign, it's really good to try and learn some from this video. But if you want to translate yourself, you need to get somebody who knows how to sign. So the actual process of translation is quite tricky. The children, really think about options, what's going to look good and what will look effective when there's a whole group of them signing it. So just as music sort of has rhythm and harmony, we want the signing as well to match to the music and to be cohesive and show some, really to reflect the rhythm of the music as well. We've really enjoyed translating the song. We hope that you'll enjoy teaching it to your choirs and we look forward to seeing some of the results.
There's another fantastic version of the song. It's from the Yamatji Nation. It's a beautiful version, so let's find out more about the Yamatji version of the song for 2020.
This is our world, it's all we have. Stand up before it gets too late. We need to change, we can't wait. Yeah, there's no time to hesitate. Sometimes you just wanna see now, but it's hard to find the words. One voice may not seem to be strong, but together we can be heard. Even though it can be hard to stand out proud, it won't break us down. Crazy times we're living in, heads are spinning round.
Hi everyone, my name is Dana Merritt and I will be reading out some Wajarri words for the 2020 Count Us In project. Okay, let's get started. Nura, 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 nura. Wai, wai, yi, wai, 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 yi, wai. Bali bai, bali bai, bali bai.
Yeah, the importance of that, throwing sand into a waterway or a spring, water hole in this area where you come from, is just to let the older people, the spirits of our generation, know that we've come here to visit them, and because this water probably been laying here for thousands of years, and our ancestors would have came here and drank, and now that they've passed on, but their spirits are still here, and they would like to know who we are and where we come from, and if we got connections to them. Great emotion for me to see so many children, Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal, singing in the same tune and waving their hands, and I just hope they grow up to be good citizens and just grow up to be friends, you know, where there'll be no dividing amongst them. And, you know, if it happens again, I'd love to be here again.
The story of the Bimera that I have been taught is that he protects the water holes. He feeds all the water holes, lakes, rock holes around the whole of WA in our side of the country. So he brings the water. The circles that you see on my painting, my map, is where he's dropped water in the rock holes. He comes along, he drops the water there. He doesn't go back there, but he knows the water's there, and he travels around. It's like blessing all the water holes. The Bimera here lives over there in the rocks. Right underneath there's a cave in that rock formation that we don't like people to go under there and explore it. You'll get sick. This is why when you come to a water hole, and a big one that you think you're going to swim in, you always got to pick up some sand and throw in and let him know that you're there. Just say to him that, hello, I've come to have a swim in your rock hole. It's just plain respect to the Bimera.
One of the most amazing things that's happened this year is the way in which our brilliant teachers around Australia have been able to overcome all of the obstacles thrown at them as a result of coronavirus to ensure great outcomes for all of their students. Have a look at this.
This is our 9th year of participation in Music Count Us In. It started on a very small scale just in my classroom in 2012, and then expanded to a grade celebration, then to stage, and then in the last number of years it has become a whole school celebration. This year it has enabled us to think quite differently, creatively, and adapt our programs. So working around the band has not been an issue for us in our school. It's actually encouraged us to think a little bit different about our classroom programs. We have gone down the path of focusing on an instrument base, a lot of performing, just in a different medium. So for our students, Music Count Us In has provided enormous resources on a performing basis that students can come in and play glockenspiels, xylophones, boom whackers, rhythm stick games, stick play-alongs, improvisation, an enormous suite of resources that are instrument-based. So for us, slightly different in 2020, but absolutely still producing that quality music education in classrooms.
Well, once again this year we've had an amazing number of schools join up to participate in Music Count Us In. So let's say hello to some of the schools from all around Australia.
Sometimes you just want to sing out, but
already without boom whackers. I already like the song. It's just so calm to sing it. It's just like my heart loves it. But with the boom whackers, it's just like it feels just 10 times better.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Today I will be performing You Won't Bring Us Down.
I'm going to be doing a dance.
Hope you like it.
This is our world for us to share. Don't pretend that we're not there. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
now it's almost time for us to perform the big song together. But before that, we have a very important message from the Lord Mayor of Cairns, Bob Manning.
Welcome to schools all over Australia to the Lagoon on the Cairns Esplanade for the Music Count Us In celebration 2020. It's a great pleasure to have you here in Cairns. I want to recognise the traditional owners, the people who have looked after this land for 60,000 years, the Gimmoy, Wallabarri and Ninji people and the Irriganji people, and recognise their elders, past, present and emerging. We have a wonderful relationship as we merge our two cultures here, and we realise what a rich gift that is. I also want to recognise the two schools that are here today, St Monica's and the Edge Hill State School, the largest state school in Cairns, and it just happens to be my old school. So enjoy today's proceedings.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Lord Mayor. And now it's almost time for us to sing the song. Just a couple of quick thank yous before we do. Huge thanks to everybody at the Department of Education and Training for their support of Music Count Us In. We also want to say a big thanks to Chelsea Atkins of Gurrichamana and everybody at the Bunda Yarra Language Centre for the Indigenous version of the song. Also thanks to Melina Williams and everybody at RIBDC Thomas Patterson School for the Auslan version of the song. Thanks to all of the professional development partners, the resource creators, everybody who's done such an amazing job, the teachers, the parents, the friends, and of course, the students. And now I believe it's time. The moment is just about upon us. As the Mayor mentioned, the Lord Mayor mentioned, of course, we have St Monica's College, prepared by Chris Burcin, standing by in Cairns, along with Edge Hill School Choir, prepared by Patrice Hogan, all standing by in Cairns. They're all socially distanced, I believe, which is great. Everybody's ready to go. So we all set? Okay, here comes the countdown.
This is our world for us to share. Don't pretend that we're not there. This is our time to sing our song. Don't tell us that we're always wrong. Sometimes you just want to sing out, but it's hard to find the words. One voice may not seem to be strong, but together we can be heard. Even though it can be hard to stand our ground, you won't bring us down. Crazy times we're living in, heads are spinning round, you won't bring us down. Na 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 na.
Ah, that was absolutely magnificent. I don't know if you can still hear me up there in Cairns, but that was absolutely brilliant. Congratulations. Give yourselves another round of applause if you can hear me. And of course, wherever you're watching us around Australia, give yourselves a round of applause because that was an absolutely magnificent performance. What an amazing location. I think now everybody's going to want to go to Cairns, of course, when we're allowed to do so after seeing that magnificent, what a beautiful day, picture perfect. Congratulations once again to all of the teachers and students up there in Cairns. Now, we're about to cross to Sydney in New South Wales. Of course, as we've discussed, the Auslan version has been an important part of Music Countersin for many years, especially this year, because for many students, particularly in New South Wales and Victoria, they haven't been able to sing out loud because of the coronavirus restrictions. So the Auslan translation of the song has been, you know, as important, if not more important than ever this year, with special thanks to the RIDBC Thomas Patterson School, who are about to perform for us. And I believe we have the honour of crossing, in fact, to the Governor of New South Wales. This is very prestigious for us to have such an important guest. So it's my honour and thrill to cross now live to the Governor of New South Wales, Her Excellency, the Honourable Margaret Beasley, AC QC.
Wajarri Gamarua. Welcome to the 2020 Music Countersin program, which we are here on Gadigal land, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. This has been a really difficult year for so many people. I think all school students, when you had to stay at home with your mums and dads, that must have been a bit difficult for you. I don't know about them. I'm sure they loved having you around. But it's been a particularly difficult year, I think, for music and music education, for singing, for performance. There have been restrictions on even being allowed to sing. So how wonderful we've been able to get to this part of the year and finally have our wonderful, wonderful program and our wonderful concert today. Today is very special for us here. We're down on the harbour near the Opera House, and we have here the wonderful, professional, magnificent Thomas Patterson School Signing Choir. And they are going to sing with you the program song for this year, Don't Weigh Us Down. Thank you.
This is our world for us to share. Don't pretend that we're not there. This is our time to sing our song. Don't
That was absolutely magnificent. A big wave and a big thank you and round of applause to everybody at Thomas Patterson School. Once again, thanks to Her Excellency, the Governor. It was an honour and thrill to have you as part of our performance this year. Well, we have one more version of the song for you to enjoy now. We're going to cross back to Yamatji country in Western Australia, back to the Ellendale Pool, the beautiful Ellendale Pool, of course, which I believe is the home of the enormous river serpent Bimera. And we have 4 local schools who are going to perform the song for us now in Wajarri language. We have Rangeway Primary School, we have Wagrakan Primary School, we have Beachlands Primary School, and also Allendale Primary School about to perform for us. But first up, to welcome us to the area, we have respected local elder Graham Taylor.
Good morning, children. How are you? Good. Yeah, my name's Graham Taylor. I'm a Willingham elder from around this area, and I'm also connected to the Buddymire tribe, which is Mount Magnet, Paynes Fine area. We are from the Yamatji Nation, which goes throughout the Midwest. And first of all, I'd like to say we've got to pay our respects to the elders of this land, past and present, and the future, which is you children. If any of yous go towards the pool, I'd like yous to respect the pool, grab a little bit of sand and throw in and tell them who you are and that you are just visiting. And if you'd like to swim, but I think it's a bit too cold for that. But anyway, have a nice day, and I'm very proud to be here to welcome you all to this Ellendale Pool, which is in the Willingham country. Thank you very much.
This is our world for us to share. Don't pretend that we're not there. This is our time to sing our song. Don't tell us that we're always wrong.
Well, there it is, everybody. Music Count Us In for 2020. Thanks to everybody right around Australia. It really felt like a big national production this year, didn't it? North, south, east, west, right around the country. Thanks to all of our amazing performers. But most of all, thanks to you for being part of Music Count Us In for this year. It's been a challenging year, as we all know, but you've all done a brilliant job, and thank you for coming together to celebrate the power of music once again today. So until next year, from all of the team at Music Count Us In, goodbye for now.